What do you think of this massive support bill in the United States? $28.9 or $28.6 billion restaurant recovery initiative in the U.S. It's about to be signed into law. It looks like it's going to sail through with a plus or minus 28 billion. And as I read it, it looks like restaurants can apply and say, what were your sales in 2019 or 2020 minus 2019? We'll give you the balance. It's like, we'll make it all up to you. It seems blockbuster to me. I wonder if we can expect something similar in the Canadian context.
You're a funny guy, Michael. I'm probably thinking right now, Restaurants Canada will want to change its name to Restaurant USA as quickly as possible. I mean, the Canadian government clearly has shown its discomfort towards supporting the private sector in general. Look at what happened with the airlines. And with food service, it's the same thing. I think Ottawa is just banking on resiliency. Yes, we will lose 25, 30% of our restaurants, but others will come. And of course, Cisco, Gordon Foods, different suppliers will be picking up the bill for like a lot of unpaid bills, of course. They're the banks, right? And so they're
the farmers. Yeah.
So while the White House or the American government is supporting industry in Canada, it's really up to the suppliers. Suppliers are playing the government's role, really, unfortunately.
You know, going back to our last conversation with Restaurants Canada, they seem to be putting their chips on the bet of wage subsidies through to spring 2022, rather than asking for the big handout. But it seems to be effective. Now, of course, the U.S. context is different. Every consumer is getting a $1,400 check. It's putting that economy into hyperdrive. We'll see at the end of the day which is the best solution.
My concern is inflation. To be honest, numbers came out this morning: 4.1% in U.S. Last month. That's starting to be very high. So the bill coming from the United States government is probably going to help. I mean, restaurateurs won't feel compelled to charge as much because they'll have money. So that's going to help. But in Canada, we are expecting a much higher inflation rate, and the Biden administration is going to flood the U.S. with a lot of public money. So we are expecting high inflation rates in North America for the next few months, and that's scaring markets right now.
Interesting. It also seems to be pushing money into Dogcoin, this whole Dogcoin thing, which is oh my God, what kind of economy are we running where an entrepreneur goes on Saturday Night Live and talks about a currency and it comes up and drops? You know, these are unusual days. Not that I have to remind you that these are unusual days, but there's just another example. Dogcoin. Well, I'm going to put all my money in Dogcoin.
They are entrepreneurs, and there's Elon Musk. I think they're two different things.
Yeah, he's a different cat, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't have a segue from cat other than dead cat bounce. If you ever heard that phrase, you know what a dead cat bounce is? It's something in the stock market where you see a stock kind of go up, but is really nothing supporting it, so it just plummets right down. Dead cat bounce. I love cats, by the way. Don't send me notes and quotes, audience. But I actually think that's going to happen in retail, that you're going to see this big flood of people shopping because, I'm in Toronto, in Halifax, the same thing right now. You're kind of constrained to where you could shop. And then people are going to rush out and buy, and it's going to be, holy great, this is going to be great. But then it's going to just ebb right off because I think it's going to be an unnatural demand. Anyway, it's going to go up and down. Retailers are just going to try and get their heads around, what do my sales look like? How do I index?